Bling! Huh?
Hi everyone, welcome back to Daily Doodles for you. And today's doodle is going to be Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer. I'm going to start with the eyes. So try your best to follow along with what I'm doing, but it's okay if it's not exactly the way I've got it done. All right, so first I've got a shape like that. And then I'm going to thicken up this part. So I'm just kind of drawing over it a few times and then kind of just making it a wee bit thicker. Okay, so that's the top eyelid. And now we're going to give it a bit of a space, and then I'm going to do a line like that. And on the inside here, we're going to do a circle. And then a circle inside that. So I'm going to make the inside a little bit dark, but I'm not doing the entire thing all dark. You can see just kind of around that inside circle we did, I'm doing all kinds of these little dark strokes. And most of the dark strokes are up here, up top. Up top it's really, really dark. And then down here we've got a lot of space left. So we'll color that in later. So let's see, up top here, we're going to do another little line like that, kind of following that top eyebrow, not eyebrow, sorry, top part of his eye. And then eyebrow we're going to do now. So do a line like this. And now we're going to curve right here. And I'm going to make that kind of thick, but not too thick. Okay, and now we're going to do a nose. It's just a little shape like that. And then a little line right there for a little nostril. All right, so now let's work on the other eye. So we're going to give it a little bit of space. And I'm going to start right here on the top part of the eye. So I'm just making a curved shape like this. And I can go over it a few times to thicken it up. And kind of draw the same shape just above it slightly and then kind of color it in to thicken it up as well. Like that. And right here we're going to do the lower part. Like that. And time for the circle inside. Just kind of doing it a few times over. And the inside, another one, another circle. And then we're going to do the same as we did with the other eye and adding all these little bits of dark. So the top part of the eye is pretty dark. It's almost all completely dark, the top part. See, I'm filling that in with all kinds of dark scribbles. And then the lower part just has some dark strokes here. Okay. So I'm going to actually thicken up this top part of the eye a little bit more. Just add a little bit of dark, make it a little thicker. And then we can do a line right here. Follow that shape, and let's do an eyebrow up top here. And we can kind of color that in dark. Okay, and let's give him a little smile. So we're going to do a little shape like that. And then come on over and then make it a little bit thicker right here. And then I'm going to add another little 2 lines right there. And now let's work on some of the shape of the face here. So I'm going to kind of lightly sketch this. So I'm starting here on the forehead, and then I'm kind of coming in a little bit here on the eye area, and then we're going to come out a little tiny bit here for the cheek, but not very much. And then we'll come on down for the face here, and round here for the chin, and straighten it up, and we're going upwards here, like that. And I'm going to add a little bit of hair. So we've got a big straight line coming down right here, and it's coming on in like that. He's got lots of like big chunky pieces. So we can add in lots of chunky pieces of hair. But the hairline is, we're going to add some little like spiky parts right here. And then we can come on over like that. And then I'm going to take this part here, that big chunk, and put a line right here. And right here at the part here for the hairline, I'm going to take some lines and have some pieces of hair coming off from that part, from where his hair is kind of parted there. And his chunks of hair are going to be coming off the page, but that's okay. So I got a big part right there, and another pointy part. And come on down, do another big chunk. And right here we're doing another big chunk. And let's give him his ear before we do any more hair. So we can't really see his ear very well because it's kind of covered in his hair, but he's got an earring. So let's do a little circle right here and a little line coming down. And the earring is like a big rectangle shape, like that, with a line up top and a line on the bottom. And we can do a circle here up top, and kind of like the shape of a hill right here. And then we can do all kinds of these little lines coming from that circle shape, almost like sun rays. And now let's add some little lines here for our ear. So I got like a little point right there, and I'm going to come up right there. And I'll add a little bit more hair here in the back, so another big chunky part. And we'll do a line coming down here for the neck. I'm going to add another little piece of chunky hair, and then it's coming in behind that earring. Okay, and let's continue the hair over here. I'm going to add another piece coming up like that. And now we're going to make a little funny shape right there, like that. And another one kind of coming in from that hair part. And let's do one right here, and it's got a point. And we'll give it another little point. And another one. And another one. And let's do the earring on this side too, but we're not going to see as much of it on this side as we did on the other side because it's kind of hidden by his face. But let's do what we did a moment ago. So we got one little line there, one kind of like little hill, and we can see some lines coming like that. All right, so now let's do the neck of his clothing. So we're going to do a line. And then we can come downward, and we'll come downward like that again. And we've got another line like what we just did, but I'm going to bring this one all the way here, back to that earring. And right here, I'm coming downward, and then I'm continuing to go down, and down, 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 down. And right here, we're going to slant this way a little bit, and then I'm going to come down, 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 down. And I'm going to draw a line across there, and then I can do a great big button, and then down a little bit more, I'm going to do another great big button, and then another one right there. So I can do kind of a line like that, kind of coming down this shirt. And we're going to do part of a rectangle right here. Right here, we're going to come down, and we got a shoulder, and then we're coming down, 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 down. And right here, we're coming down here with the other shoulder. It's coming off the page. And we're going to put a line right here. And this line here is going to curve, and it's going to have a bit of shape from the arm. And then this is going to come down, and we can put a little bit of shape here in the fabric for the elbow. And right here, we're going to have a line coming down to give the fabric on this side some shape, because that's the other arm. And now let's do the pattern on his jacket, I guess. Is it a jacket? So that's just like a checkered pattern. Great big blocks. So I'm just going to put a line like that. And another one. But you see how my lines aren't, like this line isn't perfectly straight with this one? See, I gave it a little bit of movement with the fabric. It's not going to be totally straight. And I'm going to put a line coming this way. And now I'll come down like this. And this one's going to go here, and this one's going to go here, and here, and here, and like that. And we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to add those big checkered blocks. All right, so now we got to add that big mark here on his forehead at the side of his face here. So it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to look perfect, but I just kind of did a little shape like that. And then like a curve, kind of like a backward C. And then two little points like that. And then I'm going to come in and do another point and another curve. And then I'm just kind of doing wacky shapes all the way down here. And right here, we almost have like a W shape. And it's coming back to his hairline. And then we're going to do a big curve like that. So like the shape of a C. Alrighty, so now we are ready to start coloring. right, everyone, we are finished our drawing, our coloring, we're finished our picture. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun drawing, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow for our next Daily Doodle. Bye!